like you. Don't focus on all the other people that maybe are wearing. If you don't like bedazzled, don't focus on the men that are wearing bedazzled. Focus on the men that are wearing button-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa.
Like, sometimes a lot of people are focused on the wrong thing, and it gives hater, it gives projection, and it's millions of people out here, babe. I'm not hung up over anybody that's wearing a jock strap, makeup, whatever. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing.
You feel like when you're locked in with a person, though, you feel like a lady can take away your man?
Do I feel like a woman can take
take your man, yeah. When you're locked in with a...
I mean, my man was taken from me by a woman most recently, so...
Celebrity crush, or you're like, yo, I can't believe I'm really, really meeting this person right now.
Yeah.
Who would you say, yo, this is I can't believe, this is like a dream come true?
It's actually a woman, but the person that I met that I had that like nostalgic moment with was Young Miami.
Oh.
I loved meeting Young Miami. I feel like she was so genuine, she was so pretty, she was so nice, and I just really enjoyed watching her like, you know, be so popular, but being so kind and so nice to everyone that came in the building. Like, she was so nice, she took pictures with everyone, and I just was really happy to meet her. I've always loved the city girls, so yeah, that was a really cool moment.
Young Miami.
Young Miami,
okay.
Yeah.
What's one of your her favorite song that you enjoy?
Well, she already knows what songs I like, but I love Tea Time. You know it's tea when you see them two fingers touching. And then I also like the song, the new one, where all my scamming that niggas at, spending that money fast.
Yeah, okay. You see that you got talent, man. You got talent.
That ain't me, that's Young Miami.
You got talent. You can sing, you can you do like sing. Art and all of these things.
I do art. Yeah, I do art. I draw, I paint, all that good stuff. Hi y'all. We're on live right now. We love you, Tyler. I love you.
Oh my God.
Okay, what's the next question?
We're live.
No, we're live. We're recording.
Yeah, we're recording right over here.
Podcast.
Which I can just cut that out, you know what I'm saying? So, you just mess up everything.
What's so funny?
No, you just mess up everything, but yeah, I enjoy it. What about your lifestyle, your expense and all of these things?
Oh, my lifestyle's very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, the way how you say your lifestyle is expensive, I'm not even sure, like, do you feel like need a tradesman can really, a skilled person can really maintain your lifestyle?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, I see it all the time, right? I think with the right guy, like, he'll be able to, you know, he's gonna want to elevate my lifestyle, not just maintain it, right? But for me personally, like, I definitely live a very expensive lifestyle. I love to shop, I love to eat, I love to go to different restaurants, both mom and pop and fine dining. I just only show, you know, the mom and pop for the series, but I love eating at like steakhouses and nice restaurants too.
Damn, okay.
They want to see the host. They want to see you. Hold on. So this is the host. This is Gray. He's from Jamaica, y'all. Shout out to Gray. Follow him on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Podcast coming soon. But yeah, continue, please.
You know I gotta edit all of these things, but you know what? It's good.
It's okay. You don't have to edit it, but it'll be.
So my question again is that do you feel like relationship, whether it's straight or lean or sideways, you're in a relationship, do you think that relationship should be 50-50?
Personally, I feel like the whole 50-50 conversation depends on like your lifestyle. I think it just depends you and like what your dating life is like, right? I personally, if you're talking to me personally, I don't believe in 50-50. Like, I personally have been in relationships where it just wasn't 50-50 and it was just like better for me. It just makes more sense. Like, the type of man that I look for, I just like, he wouldn't even want me to go 50-50.
Oh, they wouldn't want you to go 50-50? So you would pay most of the bill?
No.
You're not paying most of the bill?
I mean, I'll pay my own bills.
You pay your own bill, but you would want the person to...
I mean, my man's always gonna pay my bills. That's just like what it is. Like, you know,
you're always gonna pay your bill?
Yeah.
Damn. So, okay. Wow, so you're gonna just pay your own bills, just do your own thing, enjoy your own money?
Yeah, like, all my exes just like, only asked me to help with things that like made sense. Like, I'm always investing in like bigger projects, like making sure we have life insurance, making sure like our health insurance policies are good. But like my immediate bills, unless like if I'm living on my own, like I'm living in a suite or a condo or something like that, like obviously like I'm gonna pay that for myself because that's what I want out of life. But it's like, you know, if I'm living like with my husband or whatever man I'm dating at the time, like I just don't want to go 50-50. Like it doesn't make sense for me.
It doesn't make sense for her. Do you feel like if a person paying all the bills, do you feel like the relationship can be controlling?
Yeah, like I wouldn't want anybody to pay like all of my bills. Now if that was just like an offer on the table, obviously, but I just know like what comes with someone paying all of your bills. So that's why I work so hard. Like I work 4 or 5 different jobs to ensure that like I can always take care of myself. So anything a man does for me is a plus. Like I'm never asking or begging anybody for anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good, man. You hustle.
Yeah, definitely.
You hustle. Your
really
ex
hard.
your ex gotta love you, man.
Yeah.
Damn, Lord of mercy.
I'm cool with all my exes. We don't have no problems.
You cool with all your exes? Would you go back to any of your ex?
I don't go back to anything.
So you wouldn't consider like, yo, this person did me right, even though, so you never like, you're the one who messed up the relationship and feel like, yo, I would definitely go back to this person?
I mean, that's happened one time, but I was never the one that messed up the relationship first.
You never messed up the relationship?
Like I made a mistake once, but would I still go back just because like I was the problem? No, it was other things that like was the reason why we're no longer together. So I'm moving forward. I feel like it's millions of people out here. I just want to give a fair opportunity to anyone else trying to date me in the future.
In the future?
Yeah.
Kieran, how you self-care?
Oh, like how do I do self-care?
Yeah.
Oh, I love self-care. So self-care is like one of my biggest things in my life. I love to use, you know, natural products on my skin. I love to get massages, lymphatic drainage massages. I love like laser treatments. I'm really big. That's why my maintenance and my like, you know, overall expenses for the month are really high because I spend a lot of money investing in myself. But I feel like if you're willing to invest so much money into other people's businesses, you should be able to invest the same money into yourself. So I get my teeth cleaned regularly, out of pocket. I always get my hair done every 2 weeks. I get 2 haircuts a week.
Oh, okay. A week?
Yeah, a week.
A week? 2 haircuts a week? Okay.
Yeah.
How much you pay for your haircuts?
The price ranges depending on what barber I work with. I use a lot of barbers in Atlanta, but prices for barbers here in Atlanta range anywhere between $40 and $100 a cut.
$100 a cut? Oh, okay. And twice a week, and your skincare and all of these things.
I can easily spend $1,000 a week just on like self-care.
$1,000 a week, just to make sure that you're. Wow. What about your diet?
Yeah, like so I was including that diet part in that amount of $1,000.
Oh, for the $1,000.
So like that, like some like my organic vegetables and my stuff like that, like is all included in that. But I pretty much only eat organic produce and stuff like that. I really like to eat pretty much seafood and poultry for the most part. I don't really eat any red meat or anything like that. I make exceptions here and there when I'm trying these extravagant restaurants that I feature on my TikTok series, but typically I really just like to eat seafood and turkey and chicken.
Do you cook?
I cook a lot at home for myself. I really don't like cooking for other people or like cooking in like a big aspect, but I like making things for myself. One of my favorite things to cook is a seafood boil. I love like
the seafood boil.
Yeah, I'm putting like shrimp and crab and squid and octopus. Like I love seafood. Like I can eat it all day.
So all seafood.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? If I'm passing through one of these days, I'll definitely try some of your cooking.
Yeah, I'll make you a seafood boil one day.
Well, if you say for real though,
crab legs, everything. The Baltimore way.
The Baltimore. Okay.
Yeah, the Baltimore way.
Okay. Okay. I see that. And working in a restaurant, I know definitely that even though you talk about your health and all of these things, but working in a restaurant and you know seeing so many people and entertaining all of these things, what about like drinking and you know keeping up with the, you know, how often do you drink?
Oh, that's a good question. So a lot of people have the impression that I drink quite a lot, but I don't really drink that much. I do drink like on the weekends. You know, obviously if we're having like huge celebrities, and sometimes I invite VIP guests that come in and they want to have like a drink with me as the host and stuff like that. Like I do partake in that, but I take my job very seriously at V12, so I always make sure that I'm never like too like drunk or inebriated because I want to be the best representation, not only for the company, but for the people that I'm leading, right? I never want to have them look at me ever and feel as if like, oh, Tyler's too intoxicated to help me, right?
Yeah.
I limit myself to maybe like a drink or two just for show, but I've never really been the biggest fan of alcohol, but I do enjoy it sometimes. Just, you know, like loosen up like anybody else, you know?
Loosen up to make sure that, you know, your guests have a good time.
Exactly.
Okay. What is it? AOA?
AOA.
AOA in the building. Okay, AOA. Okay. But the lifestyle is good though. The definitely lifestyle is good. Back to dating.
Okay.
What do you think about outside dating, like dating foreigners?
Yeah, like for me, like I'm open, but I personally like American people. But you know, like when you say dating foreigners, like what do you mean?
What do you mean, like foreigners meaning like they're out of the United States?
Like long distance?
Yeah, outside of the...
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Well, even if they're here, but they're from like a different country.
Oh, okay.
But you have like any experience of dating anyone from outside?
Yeah, like not necessarily. Like I have dated like ethnic people, right? Or talked to ethnic people to some degree, like Middle Eastern, like all types of ethnicities, right? But dating, no. Like all the people I've dated in the past were all American. They were all like first generation American, and like for me personally, like it's not like a cultural indifference. It's just like for me, it's just a personal preference. Like I prefer to date someone American because I'm super American, and I think it's just like I don't have to really like explain too much. A lot of American people just understand American people. Like you know what I mean?
Well, like you know, like the men outside, you don't feel like you have a connection or like there's a boundaries or so?
I mean...
barriers, I mean, sorry.
No, I don't feel like it's any barriers like when dating people outside the country. Now, if it's someone outside this country that's watching this that wants to talk to me, definitely hit me up, but I definitely...
Yo, I feel like, you know what? I don't feel like... Yo, how long you gonna continue this lifestyle for like open dating and stuff like how long before?
Yeah, I mean... For me, it's like I'm letting God take the wheel. Like I don't really put time frames or limits.
I tell you about these people in Atlanta, you know, man. Y'all don't have one people, man. Y'all just be playing her, man.
Who be playing?
A lot of people out here be playing, man. Y'all be playing. Have you been outside of the country though?
Actually, no, I haven't. I just got my passport a couple months ago, and I do have a couple trips both like Mexico, Korea, but I haven't really like been out of the country yet. No.
You never been out of the country? It's always in America.
I'm American.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I haven't been like outside of the country yet. I do want to go to like Korea, like I said. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Africa, Ghana. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Canada, Australia, all the places.
You want to go all the places, just... you know I'm from Jamaica though.
Yeah, I do.
Have you heard like anything from Jamaica like based on the LGBTQ and all of this?
Yeah, I heard like Jamaican people are very like, you know, judgmental when it comes to like liberal, left-wing kind of like American values, but I don't like to judge people off of that. I like to just like lead off with like, I've met a lot of Jamaican people who have embraced me and treated me really well. You being one of them. So
thank you.
I understand that everyone's culture is different, and I think one thing that I stand behind is that you may not always understand people, but I think it's important not to just judge them off of face value, and just like getting to know them and understanding like kind of like their background too, because there's a reason why people are the way they are. No one just wakes up one day and say, oh, I'm gonna be this way. It's your life experiences, it's the environments that you're in that create the person that people see today.
Well, yeah, you're right though. No one ever wake up and say, oh, okay, I want to be
LGBTQ today. Like, no, nobody does that. Like,
you feel like some people born with these things though? Like, you feel like some of these people who are part of the LGBTQ just feel like, yo, this is like me. They born like the moment they came out of their birth, like, okay, you know what, I'm this person. You don't feel like, I feel like sometimes it's just an influence.
I don't, I get the question now. I didn't understand what you were saying. I think what you're asking is like, do I feel like being LGBTQ is like more of a cultural thing, or is it somewhat like genetic or hereditary?
Yeah.
I think like if that's the question, like,
definitely.
I would say like, no, I don't think that being queer is hereditary, right? I think that, you know, it's no like definitive answer. I think it's a case by case, right? You have millions of different people in the world.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's just one reason why people turn LGBTQ. Do I think culture is a part of it? Absolutely. But do I think that that's the indefinite, you know, like reason why people all across the world are LGBTQ? No, I don't think that's the case, because if that was the case, then why would there be people in indigenous places that were LGBTQ that had no idea of Western values? You know what I mean? So I just tend to, you know, let people believe whatever they want to believe. What's so funny?
You know, the way how you explain it, and, you know, I'm just, you're just, you know, just taking time to really receiving all of these information that you're telling me.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like definitely where you're from and how you see yourself.
Yeah, see, me personally, if you want to ask the question of like when did I know that I was LGBTQ?
You know what, I don't want to ask the question, but since you brought it, I'm like, you know what, you go ahead and answer. I thought of it.
You didn't think it was a respectful question?
I didn't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's your life, because at the end of the day, your life is your life. I don't feel like
you don't want to be intrusive.
I just want to be more respect.
And I appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
But this is an open conversation. So I personally will answer that question. I don't think it's anything wrong with asking someone when did they realize that their sexuality was somewhat, heading in a different direction than heterosexual. But for me personally, I realized I was queer at a very early age. I used to draw myself, and I always knew that I wanted to be married to the opposite sex or whatever. I did have some traumatic experiences that I do believe affected me to where that had something to do with my sexuality. But to each his own. I've heard stories that were completely opposite. They lived a white picket fence life, and they still ended up in the same circumstances myself. So I just take it out with a grain of salt. I love who I am, and I just continue to be great.
And for you putting that question on you, I respect everyone.
Thank you.
And I respect everyone's life that they live.
I know.
So don't feel like, what, it's in my culture where I'm from in Jamaica, some people are way more bold than some.
Yeah.
Some people just reserve, like myself. I'm not just gonna go and okay, you know what, throw a question at you, even though you came here and you sat right beside me and we having a good time and stuff like that. So, but I'm not gonna really this is what gonna happen. But I respect whichever turn you turn in life.
Yeah, but ever since we first met, you were always very respectful. If anything, I felt like it was a cultural indifference, and and I think I'm really good at explaining things.
Yeah.
I think I create a safe space where, heterosexual straight men can feel comfortable and have a conversation without feeling oh, I'm not gay, bro. No.
Yeah.
I want to make a safe environment for everyone to feel comfortable, both men and women. I think conversations need to be had so that way all parties can understand each other. And I think that's what really creates an inclusive community and an inclusive country. And I think that's really what America stands for. And that's what Western values stand for, is everyone being able to, have different culture, have different values, have different ideologies, but us to all be able to have these same conversations like we're having here.
Yeah.
And not be some type of World War IV, right? We can just have a typical conversation. I respect you and your preferences and your boundaries, and you've always respected mine, and we're good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You explained a lot, though. Thank you very much. I feel like you're the host, though.
I'm just going with the question.
I feel like you're the host. You're great. I'm Tyler over here, and now you're just asking me questions and back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But
well, I can ask you a question if that helps the train keep going. So as far as the podcast, I know you've done 2 other episodes on the show. What was the highlight of that? What did you enjoy about filming these episodes, and where do you see the podcast going in the future?
I feel good. I feel really, really good. I feel like it's a blessing, and you said it earlier, and that you put God in everything. God is the heart, God is the mind, everything. But for me personally, it's like a dream come true. I always want to do something like this. I'm always open up to, just to talk to people and enjoy conversation and all of these things. One of the thing where I would want this podcast to reach, I would love to have even Oprah, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, Jay-Z, you name it. Some of these icons, Brad, you name it. Some of these icons,
Akon.
No, not Akon, but icon.
Yeah.
These people icon. Who are legendary, people who been in this space for years, people who, who I admire. Grow up watching, just seeing. So even you right now, even if I was in Jamaica, I definitely would be watching you on social media, which I'm in America, watching you on social media, and now you're here. So these are some, as they say, the sky is the limit, and you came and really and truly, you're here with me, and don't know where you're gonna be in life, but at least I can show this video to the world and say, man, he was right here. He was right here, like he was here just enjoying himself. So the sky is the limit, and I know a lot of people didn't believe in me and thought I was like joking when I said, okay, I'm just gonna build a podcast, and what I'm gonna name it, thanks to my people from Jamaica, thanks to my tourist friends who, encourage me and motivate me and say, you know what, I sent it out there, what should my podcast name, and like they helped me. So thanks to all these tourists who I've met over the years in Jamaica, and we definitely had a relationship, and up to now we're still having that relationship.
I love that. Well, I'm happy that the podcast came to life. I very much knew about this podcast prior to it being launched, and I'm immensely proud of you, and I wish you nothing but continued success, and I hope that my followers, and not even just my followers, but the whole world gets to see like Chilling with Gray, because I love the series. I do watch behind the scenes, and
what's your favorite series?
Well, I'm saying as far as like your podcast.
Which one of your?
So I like the most recent episode where it was like 4 guests or 3 guests, and they were very entertaining. They were so funny. I really loved watching them. Like I could tell they were a little intoxicated, but they were. They were definitely a good time.
When you sit here with Gray, it's always a good time. You're just chilling. Whether you're up or you're down or wherever you're drinking or not, you're still gonna have a good time, because guess what? I'm a vibes person. I'm here for the people. So it's all about vibes. Just like you're here, just chilling with me, and we just enjoying a nice conversation.
Yeah.
Letting the people know about your background, your, what's going on.
Yeah.
But right now, I have some questions from the fans.
Oh, from the
fans. They have some questions from the fans, and you got a lot of fans out there.
Yes.
Who are your biggest fans out there?
So I really love, her name is Cameron. She's from the UK. She's one of my admins. My best friend, I consider her one of my, I don't really consider people fans, right?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say fans because I don't consider myself famous. So I just consider them my friends and my supporters. But Cameron in the UK, I love you. And I really love Taya. She's from Philadelphia. Y'all are both my admins on my TikTok live, my Instagram live, my YouTube live. And I just appreciate y'all always holding me down and supporting me on every platform, and just,
So you got like your friends and family all over the world.
Yeah, they're my friends and family.
So how far is your friends and family? Which continent? Like Africa, Europe? You got people all the way?
Well, I really get a lot of support from England and London.
Oh.
The British people really love me.
You speak English, really British good though.
I speak American English.
Let the people know how you speak. Like, what you can say?
Yes, I do like a little bit of a UK accent, but I'm really tired.
Yeah, you know what, man. You're here right now. You gotta hear a little something.
Okay, so I can speak in a little bit of a British accent, if you know what I mean. I really tend to get more into this accent when I'm around London people from...
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. How are you?
You need a cup of tea?
I like coffee preferably, but I love tea, biscuits, crimpets. I love all the English things.
Oh, Lord. You like the weather?
I don't like the weather.
You don't like the weather in London?
No, I don't like the weather in London, but I love the weather in Atlanta.
Which is your favorite city in England?
I've never been good at geography. Geography is not my forte.
You never, okay.
But I have supporters all across the world, and I really am grateful for them. Shout out to you guys, Team Tyler, if you're watching this. I know y'all are somewhere watching this, supporting me, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'm never taking your support for granted.
When you mean like team, you got a whole team out there?
Yeah, so I didn't come up with the name, but my supporters came up with this name that's like Team Tyler. So like TT, because T is my first initial.
Okay.
And I really support them. I love them, and they support me and love me equally. And Team Tyler is here to stay.
Damn.
Yeah.
They love you though. They love you. Like, they love you.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm jumping right into these questions. But why you think these people love you so much, Tyler? I know why Why didn't love you?
I mean, if I have to guess, I would just say like I'm just very genuine and I'm organic, and no matter how intense a situation is, I always just tend to be myself and just fall back on being who I am, and I think people gravitate towards that. We've all been in situations where we were nervous or we didn't feel the most confident or comfortable, and you have to push through no matter what, no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how hard the situation. You just have to remember that God is with you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be discouraged, because God is with you in every step that you take.
Thank you. Like, if I'm in a situation right now where...
Okay.
If I'm in a situation right now, because I know you're a manager and I don't want to put you on duty, and say, for example, I'm depressed, I haven't seen my mom or heard from my mom in a while, and I pop up to you and like, oh, I haven't seen I heard from my mom in a while, man, and I feel a little bit off. And I come to you and like, how would you help me in that situation?
Yeah, like if you were dealing with like, you know, you haven't seen your family in quite some time, right? That's a sense of remorse. So I personally just like people to feel comfortable and to feel happy. So when people come to me and they say that they have problems that maybe we all can relate to, I just hear them out, listen to them, and just like provide them opportunity to be unbiased. You can talk to me, and just know that when we're done with this conversation, I'm gonna do my best to put you in a situation that makes you feel like you're not in that small space and that you're on top of the world. I think that's what I'm good at. I'm good at turning anything that's a negative into a positive, and just like making people feel like they're the most important thing in the world.
Wow. I see why these people love you so much, man. I see why these people love you so much, because you're like the heart of the heart of the soul, or the soul of the heart, or the people, you know, you reach the people's heart.
Oh, thanks.
What sign are you, like?
My zodiac sign? Yeah, so I don't typically believe in zodiac signs, but I know a lot of people do, so I'm a Libra.
Libra. What they say about Libra?
They say we be lying.
So all along you've been here, people say you've been lying?
They don't say I be lying. They don't say I be lying.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. So, moving on to these fan questions.
Questions by the fans.
Yeah, I think you probably need a sip for these questions though. So there is a lot of questions, and usually when these celebrity like you come on this show.
I don't consider myself a celebrity, but okay. Continue.
You don't consider yourself a celebrity?
No.
When would you say you're a celebrity though?
I have 1 million followers and I still won't consider myself a celebrity.
So you have to like have 1 million followers?
No, I'm saying even if I did have 1 million followers.
Oh, sorry.
I would still consider myself like a regular person. Like, I don't know when it would click for me. I think like for me, like, it's never like, I'm never too good to talk to anybody. I'm not a celebrity. And maybe one day, I don't know what the future has for me. I'm not gonna never say
Man, you're a celebrity, sorry. The all of these thing that you have on your thing, on your social media, you know, yeah, so you got a lot.
Okay.
So the first question, I'm just gonna throw some question before, just picking out some questions out of this list because it's a long one, you know?
Okay.
So, the first question.
Okay.
Before social media, who was Tyler? I think, who was you?
Yeah, I think like before social media would have to be like, not this year, it would have to be like over 6 years ago. I've been doing social media for 6 years.
Oh, whoa.
So prior to doing social media over 6 years ago, I would say that I was just a boy who liked makeup. Like, I was just a boy who liked makeup, a boy who, you know, felt very lost in life, and that used to do a lot of creative, like, you know, special effects, like the similar looks to things like The Walking Dead. I used to just do very extravagant makeup looks just because it was a way for me to feel like I had an escape. Before social media, I was just a boy that liked to just like have fun. I was so carefree. Like, I didn't really care. I think now that, you know, microscopes, lights, and cameras are all on me, I think I kind of care a little bit more than I used to, but I'm still the same humble guy I've always been.
You're still doing your thing. Still having fun.
Yeah.
And more fun.
Yeah.
Than that boy.
Yeah.
Whoa, my Lord. Whoa, okay. When you say fun can't done, I know you don't know about the patois, but
I don't
yeah, they say fun can't done in the Caribbean.
Oh.
Next question.
Okay.
What made you fall in love with hospitality?
Oh, that's a good question. So I just love making people feel like they're on top of the world. Like my goal is to always make people feel, whether it's your birthday, you're getting married, it's a really big opportunity that just happened for you. Like my job, like people have a million different problems in life. So when you come out to a restaurant or an establishment or a hotel, you're looking to feel like you're somewhere that you're not. Like you're at some like extravagant place. So I just want people to feel like that. I want them to feel comfortable, confident, and if you're ever feeling like lonely or discouraged, you know, you can always reach to me as like a hospitality person to be like, show me how to have a good time. Show me what this company has to offer. And I think that's what really keeps me strong in the industry, is that I always just know how to make people feel comfortable, confident, and show people a good time.
While we end that question though, thank you. I feel good already.
Oh, that's
I feel good already. Man, I feel like so
it's a good energy. It just like kind of like rubs off.
I see that.
Yeah.
It rubs off a lot though.
Thank you.
But not like that. Anyway, people, anyway,
okay.
What's your, this is not a part of the question though. What's your worst experience working in hospitality? Like your worst one where you say, yo, I'm not going back to this building.
This is gonna be funny. I know
like
exactly.
I'm not going back.
Okay, are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to work, I would consider anything where you deal with customers hospitality.
Yeah.
So I used to work at a fast food restaurant here in Atlanta called Steak and Shake.
Okay, you didn't have to say the name, but you know, you go ahead.
No, I don't mind. It's
Steak and Shake?
Yeah, I worked at Steak and Shake. This is like 6 years ago.
Oh, they're still around?
Yeah, this was years ago. Yeah, they're still around.
They're still around?
Everyone goes to Steak and Shake. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people. So either way, we used to work at Steak and Shake, and I remember it was this woman, she was yelling at me through like the intercom. You know how you order your food to go?
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, I want an M&M milkshake with da-da-da. And I'm like, ma'am, like, what are you yelling for? Like, I can hear you. Like, are you good? And then she's like, yeah, like, I'm good, but make my drink. Da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, like, and I like bleeped and like I stopped listening to her. And she pulled around. So they made her milkshake. I put it in, whatever. And the woman winds up like flinging the milkshake at me.
Like it's
like literally in her hand. She's just like, douche. And I was like, oh, I know you lying.
What?
I know you lying.
Like the whole milkshake that you just made.
Literally, I didn't make it, but the whole
thing just.
It was all over my outfit, and at that time, I didn't have a car. I didn't have any way to get home. So I had to catch the bus with like a whole milkshake all over me, all because a woman was so mad. And it's experiences like that why I look at people like that do DoorDash and Uber, and I'm like, I want to treat these people with kindness, because I remember when people may have looked at me as if I was nothing, and and they treated me as if I was nothing, and I just never want people to feel like that, because that made me feel horrible. But it was funny for what it was, right? It was definitely something to laugh about, but it definitely kind of shaped my mind, where it was like, I don't want to ever make anyone feel like anything close to this.
The milkshake. So you become the milkshake boy. I'm just the milkshake. The like milkshake. Okay.
That lady was like,
whoa. So the whole milkshake. What's like the biggest tip? This is not a part of the question. This is my question. What's like one of the biggest tip you ever received?
Like as far as like one of the biggest pieces of advice?
The tip, like getting
like
the money, the tip,
I've gotten like $1,000 financial tip
one
before.
time from one table?
Yeah, from one guy, yeah.
One?
Yeah.
So you didn't like flirt with you or anything too?
No, I didn't do anything sexual or anything. Like I literally worked at a cabaret. He gave me a huge tip, and it was like we served like lobster, caviar, stuff like that. He left me a big tip. I gave him great service, and that was it. You didn't like no number left behind or no social media for later on? I think he had a wife.
No. $1,000 tip?
Yeah.
Damn.
I've known people that got more than $1,000 tip. But it's all about like what you offer and bring to the guests. You never know who you're sitting with and who you're talking to.
Like me, I really got 1,000, but I got the best advice. I got the best advice, man. Oh, Lord of mercy.
Oh my God.
When I say Lord of mercy, it means a good thing in Jamaica.
I know.
I'm from Jamaica, so basically, one of my next question is, whoa, there's so many questions here though.
And these are from the fans?
Oh, fans?
Okay.
No, your family.
Yeah, my family.
Well, yeah, these are, so what does success mean to you today compared to 5 years ago?
Yeah, that's a good question. So 5 years ago, success to me meant like Chanel bags, Louis Vuitton. Like it meant like, you know, buying a house and just like doing all these extravagant things, right? That like I feel like represent wealth. But I think success now for me means like being able to like give back to my community, showing people that like, you know, it is okay to give back. It is okay to support people that may not have money to, you know, provide for advertisement or marketing. It is okay to, success to me just means like, you know, showing up for my community every single day. Like success for me means like building a longevity like type of business that my kids can supply themselves on for the rest of their life. That's what success means to me. It's about like, success to me used to mean like, you know, supporting myself, and now I feel like this year success has shown me that like it's more about you, less about you, it's more about supporting other people.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you see yourself like owning a restaurant in the next couple of years, or a different business?
Yeah, I don't see myself owning a restaurant. I get asked that question a lot, but I just seen so many owners all across the spectrum, right? And I see how much they go through, and it's just like I don't think owning a restaurant's for me, but I definitely can see myself coming out with like, you know, a skincare line or like some type of tanner line or some type of self-care beauty line or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now I can come to your place, your business, and get free skin clear to take my face. And free. You know, we doing a, you know, like a free. You know, we say no free.
What's
at
free?
least 50% off.
I mean, of course I'd look out for you.
Yeah. So looking at me right now, do you think like I need any skin clear?
100%. I think you could go for like some microneedling.
What's that?
So it's like when they use like tiny little micro needles to like puncture your skin and cause like miniature like, you know, like fractures in your skin that your skin naturally recovers from, and build like firmer, more like elastic collagen. I would say a microneedling treatment to help with like, you know, texture on your skin. And just maybe like regular facials, and even like I could see like a chemical peel just like changing your life.
So just and make me get like a $35,000 from the lady.
You don't need good skin for that. You just need some
you know what?
you need good gang for that.
You know what happened? I work out a lot. I'm from Jamaica. I love the sun. I just want to be as dark as possible.
Well,
like
you know,
dark chocolate.
Well, wear sunscreen, you know what I'm saying? So sunscreen helps protect your skin from the UV rays.
It's kind of like, for me, I don't really put a lot of stuff on my... I don't want to say the wrong thing, but really, I don't put a lot of stuff on my...
So yeah, on your face. You don't have a really...
Yeah, like on my body and stuff like that.
So what I recommend though is just because like I've seen it help a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is putting at least 50% SPF on your face every day, even if you don't use like wild cleansers or retinols or chemicals and exfoliants.
Yeah.
At least go in with a SPF protectant, because that's what's gonna help your skin look more youthful over time. Because if you use sunscreen for a year, your skin's gonna look completely
What about
different.
like a natural way? Can you like go a natural way?
They have mineral sunscreen.
Mineral. All right, I'm gonna go there. I'm just gonna go natural way as much as possible.
AOA.
AOA. Do you feel like men should wear, like, you know, you talk about these bags and Louis Vuitton bags. Do you think like men should carry around those bags?
Well, I'm LGBTQ, so I feel like men should be able to do whatever they want, right? But if you're asking like from like how women are like, oh, men should stop wearing whatever. I think when I speak to women, I just always tell them like, you gotta know the type of men you're going for, right? So obviously the men in downtown Atlanta, hold on, let me take this. I'm gonna take my boot off.
Take your time.
But yeah, like if you're talking about like from a woman's perspective, because I have these conversations with women where they're like, oh, we're so tired of like the sparkly bedazzly outfits. I would say like, you gotta know who you're going for, babe. Like, because the men in Atlanta are very stylish, they care about their image, things of that nature, but I think men and women both should be able to do whatever they want, whatever makes them feel comfortable.
And make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I like that. Props to that. You feel like these ladies and men out here, they like a sort of competition with each other? Like, I know, like, sometimes you hear like, oh, I don't have, ladies would say, oh, I don't know who is who in Atlanta. You know, this person probably be on this side, this person probably be on this side. Like, you feel like there's a
A divide?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the original question you asked me two types of questions. But the original question was like, do I feel as if like women, feel like there's like some type of competitive, well, not just women, but do I feel like men and women are competing with themselves in Atlanta?
Yeah, I feel like they're competing with themselves.
Yeah, I think that in general, I think a lot of women are trying to be like the alpha males, and I think a lot of men are trying to be the submissive women. But I think all in all, my biggest advice to people is always just go who likes you. Focus on the people that like you. Don't focus on all the other people that maybe are wearing. If you don't like bedazzled, don't focus on the men that are wearing bedazzled. Focus on the men that are wearing button-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa.
Like sometimes a lot of people are focused on the wrong thing, and it gives hater, it gives projection, and it's millions of people out here, babe. I'm not hung up over anybody that's wearing a jock strap, makeup, whatever. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing.
You feel like when you're locked in with a person, though, you feel like a lady can take away your man?
Do I feel like a woman can take
your man? Yeah, when you're locked in with a...
I mean, my man was taken from me by a woman most recently, so yeah, 100%. But I still don't look at it as like as if it's a competition or anything. Like,
you don't feel like it's a competition going on?
No, like if you want someone else, just go be with them. I'm not gonna like hold anyone's hand like, oh my God, stay with me. Like, no, I don't care that much.
You don't care that much?
No. What's so funny?
No, I'm just smiling, man. I'm enjoying the conversation.
Okay,
and I'm enjoying it more than anything else. Like right now, I'm enjoying myself and just sitting here. I'm never in a million years thought I would be sitting. If it was Jamaica, I don't know if we could be having this conversation and post it on the internet. So now I'm in America and I'm sitting beside you and I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm just enjoying myself.
Okay, well, I'm happy that I'm enjoying this conversation too. So I'm equally yoked in this conversation.
So when I smile and I'm laughing, I'm like, I'm just enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying myself. So moving on to the next question, because there's a lot of questions going on, but we're just gonna pick two more questions out of this question. All right. So next question: how do you handle criticism, especially on social media? I think we go over this one, but yeah, how do you especially like those rude comments, like why Taylor doing this? Why Taylor not talking?
Why does he have a knot on his head?
Yeah, why Vinny stepping out of the car and have a chauffeur? Why, like these comments, like, Taylor, why you doing? How do you?
Yeah, I just know that a lot of people don't know us in real life, so I just tend to let people believe whatever they want to believe. I support, equal like opportunity when it comes to people having their own stances on what the content that they're consuming.
Yeah,
I personally support everyone. I personally understand that everyone's gonna look at one clip and think 1,000 different things.
Yeah,
so
they do.
I don't stress myself out about the comments. I just understand that like the people that rock with you and like you and see your spirit for what it is, they're gonna always be there. And then the people that come in and just drop some negativity, they're also gonna be there. So either way, I got paid each day, so it doesn't really matter.
So you never confront by someone on the streets like, Taylor, hey, why you didn't say this to Vinny? He was saying this to you in the meeting and all of these things. You didn't have any? I'm just being sorry.
No, I've never really gotten anything like that.
You never had no one approach you?
I mean, people have asked me questions around the series that we do online, but I personally let them know that just look at it as entertainment, right? Like don't look at everything as face value, because sometimes when people ask questions like that, it's not always your place to say, right? Because you don't know all the details. You don't know everything that happens behind closed doors, right? So
Facts.
I just want people to always know that the family always supports me and that they always uplift me and they encourage me, and they have put me in a position where now all these millions of people know me. So I'm just grateful.
All around the world.
Yeah, all around the world.
All around the world, man.
I'm humbled, I'm grateful, and I just always want to continue to be classy and graceful. That's it.
Damn. Whoa. You see,
what?
Are you serious that you're not trained for these? Because I'm like, you're answering all of these questions like, whoa.
Yeah.
You built for this, man.
Yeah, I think
I told you you're a celebrity already, I told you you're a celebrity already. You're built for this thing.
Yeah, I'm just media trained to some degree. Like I know that a lot of people look for clips and stuff like that. So I just try to still be organically myself while answering the question as politically protected as I can.
Wow. Well, I got one of my one more question.
Okay, let's
for
go.
you. All right.
Let's
I think it's one more question. What's the biggest mistake you have made, and what did it teach you?
One of the biggest mistakes I've made was believing that everybody has the best intention for you. Everyone doesn't always have the best intention for you. A lot of people want to use you, play with you, manipulate you, play with your name, destroy your brand. So I had to realize that everyone wasn't your friend, and I'm okay with that. I had to realize everyone's not Team Tyler, right? And that's okay. You're gonna have people that don't always agree with your choices and what you believe in, but I had to learn to differentiate really what was real from what was fake. That was one of the hardest things I had to learn in life. I think in Atlanta, I wanted to come in with this mindset that everyone was like a loving place, like everyone was nice, and everyone was like, Black excellence. Like they wanted everyone to win here. But it's a very competitive environment, and this industry isn't pretty. And I want people to know that if you are going to get into this industry, that you have to buckle your seatbelt and know that sometimes you're going to wake up and it's going to just be you by yourself, and you're going to have to look in the mirror and say, hey, like, I'm doing this with a purpose, and it's a reason I'm here, and I'm not going to let anybody tell me that I'm not worth it, or I'm not, worth, whatever I'm trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So I just focus on like the people that care about me and that support me, and I try not to focus on the people that maybe they have bad vibes, or they're just not positive, or maybe they're just not a Tyler fan, right? I focus on the people that are about spreading positivity and like really are really big supporters of Tyler. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler, Team Tyler.
Team Tyler in the chat.
W chat. W double chat. AOA.
AOA.
Damn. I didn't want to bring this whole question back, but this is for me personally, because we know each other, and I work in the restaurant business and all of these things. One of the questions that I wanted to ask you from day one is that I know I saw it on the clip on your V12 social media. When Vinny comes in the restaurant, his name is Vinny, huh? Vinny? All right, so when he come in the restaurant and he start having this meeting and all of these things, when he talk bad at these girls, which I know is on social media because I've seen it on social media, and these girls like this and that and blah, 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 does it affect the business? Like, say for example, you come and you're like, Gray, this is not, this is that, this is that. Do you feel like these girls will go in the service and have a positive mind for themselves when they go in the service? Like, say for example, you talk to me a certain way, and I have my service start like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes from. Do you feel like these people still have like that positive energy going to into the service?
Yeah, 100%. I wasn't gonna answer that question at first, but I definitely feel like I can answer it. So for me, like, I think a lot of the girls understand that we have really high standards, and it's standards that are in place to protect not only the customer, but to protect them as well. So what people don't realize a lot is how much the company really pours into the staff here at V12, right? So my goal is to always uplift and encourage the staff, and I think that's the ownership's goal too, right? That doesn't always get captured, right? I think if you notice, it's a narrative that if negative content always does better than the positive uplifting content, right? So I think that what they don't see is that a lot of these girls are encouraged. They're built up. They're put in positions that maybe they've never been put in before in their life, right? Lights, camera, action. So yeah, 100%. I think we all go into it with this mindset that we are here with a purpose, and we have standards that we have to, uplift and uphold to. And I see my girls every single night doing an amazing job, killing and slaying the floor, not only with the looks, but with great, exceptional service. And yes, V12 is just something you have to experience. That's all I have to really say to you guys. Like, you have to just come in and check us out. It's an experience that you'll never get anywhere else, whether you're in Miami, New York, or Los Angeles.
Wow, V12, you heard it, man. So you'll say, like, these girls after the service, they went back, like, they're making their money, they're making their bags, and they're happy. So whatever you see on social media, sometimes it's not real. That's what you say?
I never said anything about it not being real. I would say that everything you see is genuinely real, but I think that they don't understand the real purpose behind it. That's a better way of putting it.
So it's real then?
Yeah, everything's real.
So everything is real?
This is real, like the show is real, everything is real.
I'm not talking about my show. I know my show is real.
Across the board.
Yeah, I want to make sure that it's real.
Let me make this clear.
Yeah.
Anything you see with Tyler or GlowDaddy's name on it is real. Nothing is fabricated, nothing is scripted, we don't have no prompts. Like, this is all organic, and that's why people love it.
Real.
Yeah, and then this is a lot of stuff that people can relate to as well. Like,
when they say in the city, you know, you gotta fake it before you make it. But I don't know. I move here. We're not faking it over at V12. What you see, I'm not. Look, believe it or not, I would never ever try to come and say anything bad about where you're working and all of these things. I would never.
I don't take it that way, but I know how the internet can get. So I just want to make things very clear.
Yeah, you fake it until you make it, man. Right now, I don't know, but as you say, so moving on. Where you get your design? I see you wear some lovely clothes and
really?
What? No.
Stop. No way, really?
Man, don't say that, man. I like your.
Okay, I'm dressed a little down today, y'all.
Yeah,
I do typically wear really nice blazers, really nice pieces. Some of my pieces come all the way from across the water. But I just get my style from just myself. I love to look classy. I love to look, somewhat conservative. But I partner with a lot of different, warehouses in Atlanta that provide me with really nice blazers and really nice pieces for you all to see and stuff like that. And at the beginning of the series, I was just dressing myself completely. But now it's like I have a whole team behind me that really helps me put all these looks together.
So you get all your clothes for free?
I don't get anything for free.
Because they say celebrity get things for free now.
I'm not a celebrity. I pay for everything full price.
Price.
From my food to my outfits.
So even your sponsor, you don't have any sponsor?
I don't have any sponsor. I've denied a lot of sponsors because I like to keep things organic and real.
So you deny them?
Yeah, I've been offered multiple times, brand deals, restaurant reviews to be paid for them, and I deny a lot of that stuff because
your own money is being spent right now.
Yeah, I spend my own money on everything. Everything you see with my name on it is I spend my own money.
Yeah, I've seen your outfit and all of these.
I just don't want to sell myself short.
What's your most expensive outfit in your closet?
Yeah, so I have a piece in my collection. It's from London. It's a piece that I wore for New Year's at V12, and that outfit ran me $1,250
for the whole thing.
Yeah,
from top to bottom.
From top to bottom, including my glam and my hair and everything. Yeah,
and glasses and everything like that.
Yeah,
1,000.
Well, I don't wear glasses anymore in V12, but yeah.
But I'm telling you, I really enjoy myself on this.
Oh, thank you. I
enjoy myself on this podcast, and thank you very, very much for stopping by, Taylor. I don't even know how to.
I'm trying to dap you up,
how you go like that? Oh shit! You know what?
That's Atlanta. Whatever.
Oh, you gotta go like this. Bro. Atlanta. We AOA. So all of these questions that people have on the internet and they have in their mind to say, oh, why is this? Why is that? And all of these things. Remember, it's the internet and people showing you and they're giving you the best time at V12. They love you and they want you to come there. Yeah. Matter of fact, Tyler is growing and he's growing well and he's doing his thing. As he mentioned that, look, he's spending his own money. He's doing his own shopping. He don't need anyone to take care of him. So
well, don't say that. I could definitely use somebody to take care of me, but I'm just saying right now I'm taking care of myself.
So right now you're taking care of yourself.
Yes.
He's up there. He's an entrepreneur. He's part of one of the biggest business in Atlanta, and people love him. He got supporters from all over the world, including me. I'm a big supporter, and really and truly, I thank him so much for coming here and sharing with you what Tyler is all about. Yeah. Tyler is about fun.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
and enjoyment. So in order for that, there's nothing more you can ask for while he grow. Help him grow, because at the end of the day, you know, each one help one. And he's in Atlanta, he's doing his thing, and that's the most you can ever ask for. And Tyler, I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
If you have anyone that you want to shout out, anyone like your family or your business or whatever, just go ahead.
I want to shout out a couple of people. Shout out to Caitlin Hott. She's one of my biggest supporters. You know who you are. I don't want to go too in detail. I want to shout out Vinny Watson, Callan Watson, Simone Watson. I want to shout out the whole Watson family for supporting me. Simone Hobson, I meant to say, but I want to support all of you because you all supported me from the very beginning. And I just want to shout out to the V12 family. Y'all all are so strong, and I appreciate working with you each and every day. I want to shout out to all my supporters from all across the world, wherever you all are watching from. I appreciate you. I love you, and I hope that you stay with me along this long journey that we have, because we are going to the top, baby. We're not stopping here. But until next time, I'm here with Chillin' with Gray. We're signing out. Thank you. Bye.
Like and subscribe.
And comment.
All of these things, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. And there's a part 2 coming up, because you know
You're
what?
gonna bring me back.
Yeah, you gotta come back, man.